February. Happy Monday. It does make me very, very happy that February is 4 perfect weeks. Starts on a Monday, finishes on a Sunday. It just feels right with everything that's going wrong in this world. Unfortunately, I'm really not feeling too good at all. It's a flare that's all been set off by period stuff. My periods are just a mess at the moment, and it's not particularly fun because they're not sticking to any kind of time frame at all. I think it's worse because if they were happening at the right time every month, I could at least predict it and plan for it, but they're just not, and it's really not very helpful. So I had a fairly productive morning, but I'm just not feeling very well at all, so I'm just chilling on the sofa. I'm about to take some more pain meds. I've got my new UU bottle around my hips, and I'll turn it around to my stomach in a second to try and help, but my head is really, really bad. So I think I'm just going to curl up and put something on TV and write off the rest of the day so that I'm up for working tomorrow. I will see you then. So this is what we are dealing with today while we're working from home. The people next door are, I don't know what's going on, but it's making life difficult. I'm able to at least shut myself in the living room a little bit, but it's still very annoying. And Ian is basically right on the wall with him. Safe to say, I have a headache. I'm really not feeling too well. I haven't been feeling great most of the day, and I've had an awful headache, and whatever I've done, headache halo, as you saw, you know, meds, and nothing's really helped. I'm just really, really not feeling well, so I've come to bed early, and I'm just hoping that sleep will calm it down. I think it's a bit migraine-y because I feel so nauseous with it. Just keep your fingers crossed that it goes by morning. I'll see you then. I've really not been well at all today, guys. I've just been so nauseous and migraine-y, headachy. It just hasn't let up pretty much all day. I've taken a lot of meds and I feel a lot better this evening than I have been during the day. I have taken the day to just totally rest up. I watched the live action version of Mulan this afternoon, which I really enjoyed. Because I hadn't managed to see it yet. It's very different from the original, but I still enjoyed it. And yeah, just tried to take it really, really easy today, in the hopes that I'll feel a bit better tomorrow. Yeah, just keep your fingers crossed for me that I'll finally feel a little bit better tomorrow, because it's been not very nice at all. I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll see you then. Hey guys, I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, but still not feeling great. I think this migraine-y headache just keeps coming and going and coming and going, which isn't too fun, and I'm still just feeling quite nauseous and very tired. but it's just taken a massive toll on my mental health. I think when I'm feeling physically my normal, I've kind of been getting through because there's been stuff to do and to keep me distracted, but when I'm feeling so rough physically and I have to kind of stop and then have time to think, I just kind of feel worse, and I kind of feel like I don't want to talk about things because I know everyone's in the same position at the moment. You know, I miss my friends, I miss my family, I miss going outside, I miss doing stuff, but I know that everyone is in that position, and I feel lucky that I'm not one of the ones that has been in this position for almost a year and has had to shield the whole time. So that's why I don't want to talk about it, because I feel like it wouldn't be fair for me to get upset about it, and I know that's not the case, because if anyone else came to me like this, I'd be saying it doesn't matter, your feelings are just as valid, whatever your situation is. But I don't know why I can't tell that to myself. So yeah, I just don't know what to do with myself at the moment. I'm just feeling so unmotivated, which doesn't help when my energy is so drained from physical stuff. I think it's so tricky to manage sometimes how physical and mental health feed off each other and are separate, but then feed off each other and don't cooperate. You know, because obviously if my physical health wasn't feeling quite so bad, then I'd probably be able to, you know, find something to do that I could find a little bit of motivation for that would make me feel better. But when I've got such low energy physically, it means the fact that I don't want to do anything mentally much harder. I'm just so tired. And I'm sick of sitting in the same spot day in, day out. And I don't know what to do about that. It's hard. It's hard on us all. I think this has definitely, personally at least, been the hardest time because it's so cold and so dark and we can't get out. I can't wait for, you know, a bit of spring, no matter how much lockdown there is, just to be able to get out over lunchtime and go for a walk, or after work usually, and not have it mess with my joints and stuff. I'm sorry for that little outburst, because I've already had that cry to Ian this morning and a couple of times in the last few days, but I think it's important to share. And you're not alone if you're feeling like this. And yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. It's definitely been a hard old slog, this, but I really hope that there's finally a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel now, and that it won't be too much longer. Lots of love. I realise it probably looks like I haven't moved, but it has been a couple of hours, I swear. I was gonna call in sick for the rest of the day of work this afternoon, but I decided against it, and actually going to my Zoom meeting, this afternoon I have felt a lot better, and getting some meds in me and getting some food in me and getting some hydration in me has made me physically and mentally feel a little bit better. But it's time to talk day today, which is all about mental health and just opening up that conversation. So I just kind of wanted to open up that conversation, and maybe you'd like to put your own experience in the comments, but please don't feel like you have to. But I think it's so strange to me that I've suffered with mental illness a lot longer than I have with physical illness, even though I may not have really shared about it at the time. But I've been trying to manage my mental health for 10 to 12 years now. I really struggled quite badly as a teen and didn't really say very much. And obviously you probably know my struggles in more recent years, definitely with my anxiety and then with small bouts of depression as well. But I think I really wanted to highlight how difficult it is sometimes to have a mental and a physical illness in conjunction with one another, for two reasons mainly. I think the first is that both the symptoms of each can look like the symptoms of the other, and they can cause this catch-22. And, you know, like earlier or more yesterday when I was feeling really down, I was really unwell. So I didn't have the energy to get up and go outside and go for a walk, which is something I would usually do on a good physical health day if my mental health was feeling a bit rubbish. And it's also how, if you're feeling rubbish mentally, your pain can increase. But also the fact that your pain has increased, completely unrelated to your mental health, can make you feel worse mentally. So it's a bit of a mess, and it's one that's quite difficult to unpack. And I think also the fact that it's so difficult to get care for your mental health when you have a physical health condition, because psychology professionals just don't necessarily, unless you find some very good ones, which I have been lucky to find, don't understand that link and that difficult catch-22, and don't understand the impact on your life and on your mental health of living with a chronic condition which is untreatable and difficult to manage. Because no, it's not the cause of my mental health issues. We know that because I've had them a lot longer than the physical ones have been playing up. But they have a huge impact on my life, and that impacts my mental health. So yeah, I just wanted to take some time to talk about it, because I find it funny that I don't talk about it half as much as I obviously talk about my physical health, even though it impacts me in very similar ways and has impacted me for a lot longer, and is obviously much more common than having a connective tissue disorder. So yeah, I just thought I'd chat about that a bit for Time to Talk Day. Anyway, I've got a support group tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. I think I really need it, and it'll be really good for me right now. And I'll get some dinner down me and curl up on the sofa, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm feeling a bit better today. I've managed to have a shower, which is a good thing. But before I had my shower this morning, when I woke up, I just kind of wrote a poem. It kind of came out of nowhere. I've never really written poetry, but I wrote it and I recorded it in its kind of rawest, purest form, and I shoved it on my IGTV. It's all about kind of the comparison between lockdown and living with a long-term chronic illness. So I'd love it if you'd go check that out on my Instagram if you haven't already. I think it was quite an important one, even though it kind of came out of nowhere. But anyway, I have showered, so I'm pleased with myself for that. And I'm kind of in a bit of a quandary at the moment as to whether to do a little bit of work and then watch Drag Race as like a reward for doing some work, or watch Drag Race and then do some work. I'm kind of thinking I might watch Drag Race first, just because I've had a shower and I'm a little bit drained. But then if I feel like I get kind of snug and warm, I may not get back up again. So, I don't know. But I have put normal clothes on. It may be leggings and a jumper, which is not dissimilar from my pyjamas, but they are normal clothes nonetheless. Drag Race first. I'm tired. Then I'll do some work. I promise. Hold me to account. I will do it.
Yeah.
We built a snowman! What shall we call him? Snowy. Snowy the snowman. No, don't bash his head in.
Fun part.
No! Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm sorry I've been quiet over the weekend. We've been really busy and there's been stuff that I am not quite ready to tell you yet, but it's some really exciting, hopefully exciting stuff. So yeah, we're just waiting on a couple of things. I thought I might be able to talk about it in the end of this vlog, hence why I waited till Monday, but not quite yet. We'll, I'm sure in the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to share stuff with you. But anyway, I am tired and sore and overwhelmed and exhausted. I have had like a weekend off from my laptop and mostly away from my camera, so that's actually been really nice to just have a bit of a reset. And obviously we had a really fun day enjoying the snow yesterday. Ian's back at work today, so we haven't been back outside. And I think our snowman just got decapitated by some of the neighbours, but oh well. I had a work meeting today and then have just been, I'd say chilling, but that's definitely not the right word. Stressing is more the word, but all will be revealed soon, but it's all very exciting. So that is the end of the week. Loads of spoons and loves, you guys. I hope you're all doing okay, and I hope if you've had snow, it's been enjoyable for you and not too stressful. Lots of love, lots of spoons. Don't forget about my Teespring store. Some people are ordering some great stuff with my designs on and it looks great, so do go check it out. And if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and I will see you next week.